Are you one of those brainwashed members of society who wears shoes to walk or run everywhere, even though shoes cause injury? Well, if you are like a lot of people, and I'm going to go for the benefits of barefoot running here today, and I'm going to try to change the minds of some of you brainwashed people out there who have been the victims of society. Okay, so strengthen muscles, tendons, and ligaments of foot, and allow more natural gait. Yeah, that's the thing. It's you're using muscles you wouldn't have used before if you're running in shoes. It's more natural. I'm just back from a run myself. I did 35 minutes easy, and I decided to run for 10 minutes in my bare feet, and my feet were sore going into the run, but after that 10 minutes I felt much better. And yeah, I think that's the thing. I'm going to try to build up my mileage in my bare feet, just 10 minutes for every run this week, and then next week will be 15 minutes. Just build it up gradually, because if you're not used to running barefoot, then you have to build up slowly. And this dog wants to go out. Alright, okay, so next up, stretch and strengthen Achilles tendons and calf muscles, reducing injuries, example calf strain or Achilles tendonitis. Yeah, so if you have any one of those two injuries, then you're much better off to at least do a little bit of your running in bare feet, or even just do some walking in your bare feet. And if you're afraid of society who will judge you for not going by society's rules, then you could just walk up and down a room at home if you have one. No one will see you. No, but I think you're better off just getting out there, getting the bare feet. I ran for 10 minutes with my bare feet, and nobody said a word to me, so it's fine. Nobody cares. That's the thing. People try to brainwash you when you're younger, but as you get older, you get more set in your ways. People don't try to do it as much. I mean, I'd say if you saw a 10-year-old running in their bare feet, some of you would say, "Oh, you should be wearing shoes. Wear your shoes. You're gonna hurt yourself." But at my age, 20, people probably thinking, sure, that guy's almost makes his own decisions. If he's gonna go out and get himself injured, sure, it's his fault. So that's the way society works. Okay, so land on forefoot instead of heel. Yeah, that's the more natural way to go, the forefoot, because we land on the heel because of these runners. They reduce, they limit our stride pattern. They're not great. So heel strike in running due to padding of running shoes. Yeah, so running shoes, not the best. Improved balance and proprioception, able to send stimuli. It activates smaller muscles in the feet, ankles, legs, and hips. Are responsible for better balance and coordination. Yeah, so it's just better, even more balanced. If you see, I was watching the Antrim International in early 2016. A lot of East Africans were dominating, and they just seem to, their stride just seemed more relaxed, more natural. They just seemed to float through the course. Well, the Irish runners seemed to, they seemed so much slower. Do you know what I mean? The stride just didn't seem right, to be honest. From what I saw, improved. I already read that. So negatives. So some negatives. It's not all sunshine and rainbows with barefoot running. A shock recurring slow adaptation phase. Yeah, I feel like the adaptation phase I'm doing is fine. I did 10 minutes of my bare feet today, as I mentioned before, and I felt fine. I felt like I could have gone on a bit longer, but I'm going to just keep it at 10 minutes for the next week and just slowly get used to it, and then build up to 15 next week. Just keep building. So eventually I won't have to wear runners at all. I can just go outside and run straight away in my bare feet. Shoes protect from glass, nails, rocks, and thorns. Offer insulation in the cold. Yeah, so glass be a bit unpleasant, so you might be able to bring plasters, nails. That's not nice. So yeah, I think you should keep an eye on the ground. Rocks and thorns, they're not too bad. I mean, yeah, I stepped on a couple of rocks, some thorns in my run today, but yeah, a little bit unpleasant, but it's nothing really. I find it much more unpleasant having sore feet, problems with your feet. That's much worse, in my opinion. So running in the cold. Yeah, I don't know. Found you might be better off just running with shoes to warm up the feet and then take them off and start running barefoot if it is very cold outside. But for some of you living in colder countries, but in Ireland it doesn't tend to get that cold in the winter. Like we very rarely get any snow. Like we might get 1 or 2 snow days a year around my area. More if you're up in the mountains, which is good. I don't like snow. Transitioning. Get new shoes, lightweight, low to ground, and flexible. Limited heel to toe drop. Minimalists offer enough protection. Well, yeah, there's minimalist shoes out there, like the Vibram 5 fingers. The vegan runner used to wear them, but he gave up on them. But yeah, so I think that's how I think you should gradually work your way into it. Otherwise, it's just going to get yourself injured, like he did. So yeah, just like I don't know, do a little bit of your mileage. Even don't even do a full run in them. Just like 10th of a run or something in them, and change shoes or something like that. You need to be smart about it. Okay, so slow. You engage muscles in feet, lower legs, and core different to what you use barefoot. Barefoot strides a good way to build strength in feet and lower leg. End run on soft grass. Just keep it slow when you're getting used to it. Remember, you're using different muscles. Your stride will become more natural that way. It's the way to go, really. I mean, you think about it, shoes are a recent thing. I mean, still, I'd say a lot of people in the world don't have shoes. They go around their bare feet, and if you think about it, sure, we haven't evolved in a long time, so these shoes, these modern day running shoes, they're just not natural, are they now? Okay, so form drills. Do these several times a week. Yeah, that would help. I don't do them generally, I think. Maybe I should. Okay, minimalist shoes. Nike first introduced minimalist shoes in 2004. Only 2004. Should have introduced them long before that. Okay, so Newton running. Minimal heel geometry. Almost level heel slope. Letting a runner avoid heel striking. Yeah, heel striking is not the best. Running like this, landing on the heel first. It's supposed to be more like forefoot front first. It's going to take time to get into that stride. Scora footwear has rather minimal heel, ultra thin midsole, extra wide toe box, and adjustable lacing for customizable fit. Yeah, so if you feel like you need a little bit more space there, you can always just loosen out more. You feel like you've got too much space, you can tighten up a bit, whatever you want to do. Terraplanet Vivo Barefoot, featherweight made from a pliable soft plastic cage with thin mesh fabric and a minimal footbed. Yeah, great. Vibrant five fingers, I've already mentioned that. Thin durable rubber outsole, micro mesh upper, and glove-like design, as minimal as possible. Launched in 2007, so it's been around a while. I only found out about it recently. Has models for road running, trail running, and cold weather running. Yeah, so you get different makes for different surfaces, different weather, which is good. And they say it's as minimal as you can get. Each foot has 26 bones, 26 muscles, over 26 muscles. Shoes make feet weak, shorter strides, and higher chance of injury. Yeah, okay, but if that's what you're used to, you have to be slow and gradual about it. I think I mentioned that loads of times now. Difficult to run barefoot with bad technique. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like you don't really get away with it as much. You get away with it when you're not wearing runners, so it kind of encourages lazy form. You have to keep good form with the bare feet. And start by walking 5-10 minutes a day without shoes. Yeah, so if you never even walk in your bare feet, you always keep your runners on all day. What you could do is just walk around try to walk around the house a little bit. I mean, sure, our apartment, wherever it is, I'm sure everyone walks a bit around the house. You'd be surprised how much distance you cover just around the house. You could start off doing that in your bare feet and then just gradually build up from there. Okay, so this is the Irish Phone Runner. I recommend barefoot running. I recommend going against society's rules. Okay, I'll give you a little bit of info or news on my training. So came back from a 2-week break on Monday. Did a half an hour in Deer Park. Moderate pace, moderate intensity. I wasn't using the GPS, just timed it half an hour. I think that's the way to go, really. Tuesday I ran up Marty Park with the athletic club. Did half an hour there, decent pace as well. So then yesterday I went over to my athletic club's training. There, two guys I was running with were doing a track session, so I only ran with them for their warm up. I was only for 12 minutes, and I ran the rest of it on my own. They did so yeah, that was in Irish Town. So we ran warm up at Ringsend Park. So we ran out like near the 3 Arena, came back, and we ran a bit around Ringsend Park. So I was running there. They were going pretty fast pace. I was thinking, this is fast for warm up. So yeah, I slowed it down a bit for the last 10 minutes, and then I did the last 6 minutes on the inside of the track in my bare feet. So I took off the runners then. I felt better. My feet were kind of sore. Because of an injury I got, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but about a year and a half ago, my feet haven't been the same since, and I feel like the only thing making it better is barefoot running. So yeah, that's why I recommend it to anyone. Okay, so today I did 35 minutes, so upping the time a little bit today. Just did just very easy pace because my hamstrings were very sore, so just started off running around Camtilly Park, which is near me, around from my house down there. You run there like 2 minutes from my house at the back gate. So yeah, just took off my runners there, ran around there, mostly in the grass for 10 minutes. Put my runners back on, then just ran outside Camtilly Park. Just came back home, and that was it for the day. And I'm not going to upload that to Strava. I've quit Strava. I'll give you the reason now. I think Strava is a little bit pointless. I mean, I'm not really a big fan of trying to get all the details for something simple like a run, which is meant to be fun. I mean, does it really matter? I don't think so. I mean, if you look at the Kenyans, there's some I was reading there's some Kenyan woman, she's a world champion or something, and when she was asked how many miles a week she does, she didn't even know. Like she just doesn't even count. She doesn't use the GPS. I think she just goes by time and feel. So that's the thing. Is this information, this detail, going to help us? No, I think it'll make us go backwards. If you're doing a recovery run, you try to go at the same pace all the time for recovery runs, easy runs, moderate runs, sessions, then you're becoming slave to watch, and your pace is probably not varied enough. So you don't go by feel as much. That's the problem. It's all about going by feel, and also I think it's more fun running. Just with it by time. You're not worried too much about other stuff. So yeah. So I just the Irish fun runner. I'm take tomorrow off and get back training on Saturday. Probably moderate pace at no, actually, I don't know about that. Probably have to ring up some people and see if they'll run somewhere else, because somewhere track day there's a race on. So okay, Irish Funner here. Do what you feel is like, whether it be like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you later.